What's good, everyone? Accent Boy here, back with another video, man. And this time I'm with a short clip, man. But however, if you're new to this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment, and tune in. But however, man, I got a crazy ass story, man, coming out of Louisiana. And when I told you the reason why this young dude is going to jail, it's mind blowing. But however, here we have a video. I'm going to show you the clip on the news. But here we have a dusty 18 lazy bum year old dude who decided to do the most unthinkable stuff. He decided to shot his so-called stepfather. And you're wondering what could drove this dude to shot his stepfather. And according to the news, they're saying the reason why this dude shot his stepfather was because his stepfather asked him to wash the dishes. Yes, I said it. To wash the dishes, people. You can't make shit up like that. And we're going to get into the video. Then we're going to come back and chop it up real quick.
You're not going to believe this, but police have arrested this teenager involved in a shooting, allegedly over a fight about washing dishes. Shay Michael Jones was arrested and charged with second-degree aggravated battery for shooting a roommate after the victim reportedly asked him to help with washing the dishes. The victim suffered from a non-life-threatening gunshot wound to his lower body and is expected to recover.
Alright, guys, so there you guys go. You saw the little clip from the news about this dusty ass dude, and it's just crazy how I'm here sitting and thinking about it, why a lot of men in today's society don't want any woman with kids. And it seems like there's nothing positive comes out of being a stepdaddy to a kid who is not yours. And it's just crazy because most of the time these kids look at you like, you ain't my daddy, I don't have to listen to you, etc., etc. You can't discipline them the way you want. It's just crazy, man. And here I remember the days growing up, we as kids, we couldn't even back talk to our parents, or we know what we would get certain time at the day, certain time when you at certain times at the day when you reach, how should I say it? I'm even messing up myself. At a certain point at the day, when you reach certain time, we have to be in the house. Nowadays, these kids, they're out very late, etc., etc. They seem like they're adults. You can't tell them anything. And it's just crazy how this generation of kids have no respect for adults, and they have no behavior. And in this case with this dude, like, here you have your stepdad who is asking you for a little bit of help just to do a little chores around the house. Something that potentially could help you in the long run if you find yourself on your own, or if you're with a woman who can do crap for herself, you could hold your own. But nah, he decided that he want to shoot his stepdad because they have a disagreement. And this is the stuff I cannot get. How are you 18 years old? You have access to a gun, and you're basically shooting someone who is trying to teach you some little work ethics, you know what I mean? And it's just sad. A lot of these young guys, they don't have a mind of their own. You know what I mean? The first thing that they tend to turn to is guns. Like what are you doing? You're 18. You're throwing your entire life away just because someone tell you to wash the dishes, you know what I mean? And it's so funny, like, a lot of these dudes, they would get locked up and returned back into society. And it's just mind-blowing, you know what I mean? And my thing is this, I'm wondering, where was the mom too, and how the mom feel about this situation? Because if this dude is acting like this, I'm wondering how the mom is with him. You know what I mean? And sitting and thinking about it, I can't blame a lot of dudes when they say they don't want to play the stepdaddy role, because there's nothing come positive out of it, man. And not saying every children is the same, but most of the time this is what you get. Because these kids nowadays, they have no respect. And you know what I mean? And as I said, back in days, as know many of you guys could also remember, you could even back talk to your parents. Your mom or your dad say something, go clean up the house, you have to. Nowadays these kids don't even want to do crap. They just want to be out living like an adult and on social media. That's it. And I'm so glad and grateful that I was growing up in the 90s, where we didn't have social media, man, and where everyone would go outside, try to get to know each other, play. You know what I mean? And nowadays it's all about social media for these kids, man. These kids have nothing about themselves. You know what I mean? And it's just crazy. These kids, man, these youths, they just need a direction. And same time, you try to give these kids some type of advice, man. It just goes through one ears and through the other. So it don't even make sense giving them no advice. You know what I mean? You're 18, and I guarantee this dude didn't have anything going on for himself. You look at this dude, he look like a bum. You know what I mean? You don't even make this shit up. And it's a crazy story, man, because you're shooting someone over because someone told you to wash the dishes. Man, you can't make shit like that up, man. You can't. And this is where a lot of black men, where I said the father roles in the home is very important, man, because a lot of us black men, we're so emotional, man, so emotional. And it's just like that masculine trait is just not there for us, not at all. And we need to do better. We definitely have to do better. Here you have a dude throw his life away, and I heard, correct me if I'm wrong, for people who knows about the laws, and if anyone who lives in Louisiana, I heard they have some of the toughest laws in America. And worse, when it comes to prison, you ain't getting out. And you're 18, and I hope your stepdad press charges on you, because he could have killed that poor dude, man, not thinking. You're just thinking about, I don't want to do anything. Leave me alone. I'm a grown man. 18, you're a little boy. You know what I mean? You ain't grown. You can't. A lot of these kids who so called thought they're 18, they can't even wash their own ass good. But you want to be out here portraying yourself as an adult, carrying gun, etc. Nah. These kids have it so easy these days, man. And it's just crazy. A lot of these kids who are growing up now, they could handle growing up in the past. And I guarantee that. And as parents, man, we just gotta make sure we raise our kids the right way. And not only that, watch the company that they keep. Because a lot of kids, they don't have a mind of their own. And the company that they keep is the company that is leading them astray. So people, just let me know what you think. Like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.